G'day everybody, welcome back to This Zombie Bites Everything. Third time's a charm. I don't know what the deal is. It keeps going broadcast end, yet my internet's not going down or anything like that. Normally when that happens, I've been blue screened and my internet's turned off, but the internet has not turned off and I was still able to finish off the map that I was making. I don't know why, it keeps kicking me. So it's either the Sony, I checked the Sony, there's no updates for that. The only thing I can think of is it's YouTube. I can't see any reason why YouTube would be stopping my stream, except for them being a pack of rancid cunts. And if YouTube's doing it, then you're not proving me wrong, YouTube, if you're doing this sort of shit. I don't want to think that it is YouTube, because that's a crazy way of thinking. I don't think YouTube's out to get me. In fact, no one should be thinking YouTube's out to get them. You know? Yes, YouTube makes some stupid decisions. The algorithms make some stupid decisions. This is true. But come on. Be smart. I mean, YouTube's not out to get you. Yes, like I said, they make some stupid decisions. This is true. Their algorithm makes them, their computer settings and that make stupid decisions. This is true. But it's not YouTube out to get you. I'll tell you why it's not YouTube out to get you. I don't give a shit who you are out there. If you're less than if you've only got like a couple of thousand and you're crying that YouTube's out to get you and you're bitching and moaning about it, let me just tell you something right now. This might shock you. You're just not that fucking important enough for YouTube to give a shit about. Alright? Get that through your head. You're just not that important enough. None of us are. Hey man, I can come to grips with that term. I'm not vain enough to where I need to be fucking have my ego fucking padded and boosted by everybody. I'm okay with knowing that I'm just an average person on YouTube. Not even average, below average. Some people, they get a little bit, precious about that and they think they're the best, and it's like, no, you might be one day, but YouTube don't give a shit. You're nothing. You're insignificant. G'day, Twisted. How you going? If it ends again, I don't know why it'll end again, but if it does end again, I'll be back. It shouldn't. I'm getting no warning. I just get coming up. It says broadcast end. It's not telling me there's a weak signal or anything like that. So it's either something on YouTube's end or some sort of thingy between YouTube and Sony. I don't know what it is. It's not my internet, for a change. Okay. Now, back to what I was originally doing. I was originally building a map. It could even be something like work being done on the area, because we got a storm that came through. So there could have been work done on the area. Who knows? Oh, this is going to suck. This is going to really suck. This is going to really suck. I knew it was going to suck. I said it was going to suck. Where's the bike? There's a bike. Hey, I want to go uphill. Downhill, not up. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's because I'm all paranoid. My fucking stream's going to straight fucking thingy again. I'm not paying attention because I'm too busy looking at the top right corner. So I didn't even go off anywhere near where I needed to go off. Come on, get on the fucking bike, dipshit. The fuck? It's like, yeah, we got your stream up and running now, but now we're going to make it difficult for you. We're going to use your paranoia against you. I don't know why. It's supposed to be starting gun. Right, well that's not good. It's supposed to be starting gun, machine pistol. I don't know why it's put us in that fucking thing. It makes no sense. Details. Micro pistol, forced weapon, micro pistol. Micro SMG, that's what I'm supposed to have. Why is it giving me a fucking... Yeah, I'm going to go forced. Yeah, because that's pissing me off. That's better. Oh, that's no good. Of course, there's no death on these for some stupid reason. You can't die. Stop. Someone tells me I should have just used a fucking goat. Ride a goat down the fucking hill. Oh, it's gonna suck. It's almost like it's impossible to land in any way. Honestly, the fucking stream cutting out on me twice has put me in a bit of a bad mood. Look how far my bike's gone. The fuck? No, not doing it right now. Not in the mood for that. I will test that another day. I am not in the mood to do that right now. You see, I don't know about everybody else, but when you got everything lined up and you start doing something, everything's going good, and then you have something just throw a spanner in the works and you can't figure out why. And then it just does it again, and you can't figure out why. And then you just feel like, okay, it's done it twice in a row. Is it going to do it again? Like I was streaming for about 15 minutes, and then all of a sudden it went broadcast stopped. And I was like, okay. So I came back and I was streaming for about 3 minutes and it said broadcast stop. I was like, okay. So I turned everything off and then turned it all back on again. It seems to be going okay at the moment. But now because my mind's just not where it wants to be, it was in a good spot, but then it got put in a bad spot. And because of that, I'm not interested. But there are certain things in GTA that just does not like it when you stream. For instance, if I start trying to do any editing with the Rockstar footage, every single time it'll blue screen me. It'll blue screen me no matter what. I might get one clip done, 2 clips done, but then eventually it will blue screen me. And I'll be getting pissed off about that. Because the problem is, when it blue screens you and takes you off the net, you don't have a way to save what you've done. And if you haven't regularly saved, then what happens is you end up having to restart all over again. If you can imagine going through a whole heap of footage and putting camera angles where you need them to be, where you want them to be, and then have them all get deleted and you have to do it again, it's not fun. Same with a race. If you're building a race and it blue screens you or cuts you off, that's it. Because if it blue screens you and the internet goes all together, then you have no access to Rockstar to be able to save your footage or save your game that your race that you're making or anything like that. It just becomes a right pain in the fucking ass. Honestly, I'm just not in the mood for that today. I even went to make sure that my PlayStation Plus was paid for. Can I help you, sir? And it is. There's no reason for it to stop streaming. Had like an hour and 16 minutes when I checked last for my spin. Do I go outside? Do I go casino? Can't remember. 26 minutes. So almost an hour dicking around and just having it go broadcast end, broadcast end. Now, last time I had broadcast end like that on GTA... Oh, fuck's sake. The last time I had the broadcast end like that on GTA, where my internet wasn't at fault, was the time me and Topeka were in the strip club and GTA and YouTube were like, that's inappropriate. And they cut it. They ended mine and Topeka's stream. We were both streaming with Major. All 3 of us were streaming. Me and Topeka both had our streams ended at the same time. At the exact same time. Now, that's the last time me and Topeka... That was the last time I ever had... Well, that was the first and last time that I ever had... GTA or a stream of GTA end without it being a fact of my internet went out. But I didn't get no notification from YouTube saying it was because of inappropriate content, and it wasn't, because I was building a map. And if YouTube were to go, well, that's inappropriate content, you're showing how to build a map, it's within the fucking game. I wasn't even really talking. So it wasn't even a case of I swore or too much or anything like that. Not that there is such a thing. I think the biggest issue is when something like this happens and you have no notifications from anything. You get no feedback from anyone. You don't get no feedback from YouTube. To them, they don't tell you what the issue was, so you assume it wasn't them. Sony doesn't tell you there was an issue, so you go, it wasn't them. The internet doesn't tell you it was an issue, so you go, it wasn't them. And then it's just like, well, what was it then? If it's not the internet, and it's not Sony, and it's not YouTube, then what's the other one? Rockstar. And if you get no emails from any of them saying, hey, you did something wrong, we had to end the stream, then you're left with no information. And I'm one of those types of people that I don't give a shit what happens. Just tell me the information about it. Tell me the ins and outs. You know? Nothing worse than when someone's decided something you've done is wrong, but they won't tell you what it is. Or something's happened and it's affected you, and the company or whoever's involved doesn't bother to tell you because for some reason they believe you're not needing to know. You don't need to know. It affected you, but you don't need to know about it. When things like that happen, oh, they piss me off. They're the kind of things that make me angry. And I do get angry. I'm a human being like everybody else. I have my moments where I get pissed off and I get angry at things. Mm-hmm.
I've been looking for you. We're gonna have a good time in here. I feel like we're really close now.
Tell you what though, if I find out it's YouTube doing it because they're being a bunch of dicks, oh, they're gonna wish they fucking never ever let me fucking sign up for an account.
Hey, Solomon is in control up there. You looked up? What?
If I find out someone at Rockstar, oh, they're gonna wish they never fucking went to work that day. Now, generally, when you're talking about a company and you go, hey, they're going to wish this, they're going to wish they didn't do that, what those companies will do is go, oh, I'm assuming they're meaning threats of violence. Therefore, we're going to use that, what they said, as a way to be able to go, we don't have to deal with them because they're being threatening. No, 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 no. No, no. No, I can make you wish you didn't do it legally. I've got legal ways to make you wish you didn't do it. I got legal ways to make you wish you didn't go to work that day. I got legal ways to make sure, you know, I got legal ways to make YouTube, if YouTube's at fault, I got legal ways to make YouTube wish they didn't do it. That legal way is, if YouTube can't justify their reasons, then they're the ones at fault. And if I can prove that YouTube couldn't justify their reasons, then they're the ones at fault. And because I'm partnered with YouTube, YouTube need to, like, if you're not partnered with YouTube, YouTube can make mistakes with you. I'm not saying they can, or they're allowed to, or they should, or anything like that. But they can justify it. Right? They can justify it by going, oh, it's a mistake. But when you're partnered, and they go, well, we made a mistake, it's like, well, it's a different story then. Oh, we need to go to the arcade.
Fucking Bruce Wayne, man. Yeah, at the next fucking table. Check that motherfucking shit out.
Because when YouTube if it's YouTube's fault, when YouTube make mistakes like that, then they have to answer not just to me, but they have to answer also to the people that have become members. People become members to a channel, not just mine, but to other channels. They become members, and it's not fair for members to have a video cancelled on them or something like that. It's not fair for them, especially when the video itself isn't breaching anything. That's why I'm pretty sure it's not YouTube. That's why I'm pretty sure it's something to do with either Rockstar or Sony. And I'm thinking more Sony because Rockstar, if Rockstar stopped, then I wouldn't have been able to save. And I was able to save what I'd done because it didn't actually drop out of the game. So that's why I think it's Sony more than anything. But I can't tell because I'm not getting no feedback from any of the things. I'm using the internet. No feedback from them about it. Using Sony product to stream from. No information, no feedback from them. I'm streaming onto YouTube. No feedback from them. And I'm streaming a Rockstar game. No feedback from them. So that's 4 things that my game had to go through. But no information. Can't tell. And that's the other thing too. I mean, a lot of people get upset by the things that happen in there, you know, with their streams and that. And you got to break it down. You got to figure out what's the likely cause of it. You know, like even if someone put a complaint in, it'd be like, if someone put a complaint in, I'd still have some sort of there'd be some sort of record of it. I've had people put complaints in before. I've been given feedback from YouTube. A complaint's been put in about your video, but upon viewing it, we didn't find anything wrong. I had someone put a copyright claim on one of my videos too, because they they took my video, right, and they put it on their channel, and then I put I put the video up on mine because I put it on mine, and then I had to take it down and re-edit it, not for anything wrong with it, just because I wanted to re-edit it, and I accidentally put it up as public instead of unlisted, and the person grabbed it, and you know, and they tried to put a copyright claim in, and it's like, yeah, but it's my video. And even with YouTube, it's like, a copyright claim's been put on your video. It's like, that's my video. I put it up first. See? And they were like, oh yeah, no worries, never mind. And they rejected the copyright claim that the person put on my video. That was a troll. So generally there's feedback. Even with my age restricted one where they put an age restriction on it, there's feedback to it. YouTube told me about it. I don't agree with YouTube. I think YouTube's a pack of rancid cunts on that one, but, you know, I ain't fucking removing it. I'm not making it public either. It was never made to be public. It was a storage point, basically. It was a concept idea that I made. YouTube would be happier if people just went, okay, and just removed videos that they just, if YouTube said, we don't like that video, we're going to put age restriction, we're going to do this, we're going to block that, or tell you about this or that. YouTube would be a lot happier if you just removed it or took away the fucking thing. But nope. With that bike one I'm making, I'm just going to put the I think I'm just going to put the start point somewhere different. I have an idea. I'm just going to move the start location. Best solution I've got at the moment. Hope everyone's doing all right out there. Could be something to do with this Rockstar created thing. let's save that. In case we have the same fucking rancid problem happen again. Okay, will this work? I got no idea. But we're about to find out. Now I just got to get the bike from... Just got to get the bikes and move them. But what I've done, right, is I've made it so the bikes are on the move. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me! A shrub? Really? A shrub I can just drive through? You're fucking pissing me off now. It's like it's doing it on purpose. It's like, oh, you got to get over there and get that fucking thing, don't you? Yeah. This shrub that you've driven through plenty of times before, we're going to make it so then you fall off. Be a fucking invisible fucking little branch there. You've done it again to me. You've done it again. You fucking made it. Need to be fucking forced, you cockhead. Why do you do that? Why did it change it? I saved it last time after I changed it. Why'd it do that? I'll tell you why. To be a fucking cunt. Don't know why it's only giving me 2 clips though. There's 3 of the bikes. Coming my way. Watch how this gets fucked up. So you want to catch up with these guys and you want to... You fuckers! Not one of them?
Hey, civilian! Fuck off! You're going to get hurt!
Let's put one there like that. And I'll put one there like that. And let's get that one back.
Oh, damn! Oh! Dirtbag!
This is why I wouldn't... This is why I don't drive the Batmobile car as well. Because if this car hears shit going up hills and just going straight, then, you know, the Batmobile car is going to be just a shit. Alright, just got to do the same thing with this one. Oh, you got to be fucking kidding me. Any other time, this would be a breakaway fence. But for some reason, right now, nah, not a breakaway fence. Want to go straight up? You'll go to the side, won't you? You won't do as you're supposed to. You gonna run into my bike? I can't even enlarge the map. Normally you tap down on direction pad and you'd be able to enlarge the map a bit. But nope. Don't even have that as an option. How am I going to go? Well, let's see if we can just slam straight into them. There's a bike coming up. Really? Fucking jaws hurting. Got a toothache at the moment. I got a sensitive tooth and the Nicorette spray. Oh, it's been irritating it, aggravating it. Publish. Thank you. Fuck me. That's taken an extra hour. Longer than it needed to. Because I finished the fucking track ages ago. I finished it on the first stream. It only took a couple of minutes to make this track. It was like 307 or some shit. It's all good. More pissed off because I don't know why it happened. The reason why I'm pissed off for not knowing why is because without knowing why it happened, I've got no way to be able to prevent it from happening again.
Guest services. Can I help you, sir? Well, if you need anything, we're only a call away.
Let's just put this money away. Here's the bank. See if we can win this car. Spinners now available.
What are you gonna do? Sue me for it?
No matter what kind of gaming experience you're looking for, you'll find it and be continuously entertained at the Diamond Casino and Resort.
You know what? I'm not doing my spin right now. Not doing my spin right now because I don't want to be doing it this time every morning. So I'm going to wait. I don't really give two shits about the car, but I like winning them. Templar Hotel. A heist is available at your high-end apartment. Yeah, not interested. Normally what gets me doing these heists is boredom and double money on them. Why not? Might as well get paid. Hopefully it's just chuck someone out. If it's not, I might just leave it and not throw them out at all. Not drive them home. because of my tooth hurting and my jaw hurting. I had to cut my food up into very tiny, tiny pieces like a fucking baby just today to eat my dinner. Haven't been able to eat properly the last couple of days because of it. And I had no choice. I had to do it. Let's put that money away too. Okay, that's saving to the Rockstar cloud. Yeah, I've done that before, and it said, oh, we got a conflict. We got it on your cloud, and we got it on your console. Which one do you want to keep? It's like, you fucking idiots. Now, this is strictly for two people. G'day, Jimmy. How you going, mate? It's early. Woke up hot. Lucky bastard. I woke up sore. But I had a hot wife next to me. Does that count? Hot bloody phone. Two zombie. Saw. What the fuck? Oh, I got a toothache. I'm using this Nicorette spray to help me quit smoking, or at least cut back. The problem is, I've got a sensitive tooth, and the spray's irritated my tooth, aggravated it. So because of that, last couple of days haven't been able to eat properly. Yeah, pain's not fun. I got a couple that could. Yeah, I got a few teeth that could do with some work. My teeth are all jacked up, man. I've had crooked teeth all my life. I never got braces or anything like that. So my teeth are all in it for themselves, sort of thing. I got Steve Buscemi teeth. They're all in it for themselves. But I didn't get any work done on my teeth. It's not because I couldn't, but, you know, you get dental insurance and all that sort of stuff, and then you got your kids, and then you got yourself, and it's like, yeah, who needs to get their teeth sorted first? The kids. Because they need it done when they're young. The younger they get it done, the better it is for them. So we did all that. We got all our kids' teeth fixed before worrying about mine. I didn't worry about mine. I got all the kids' teeth fixed first. I said to myself, when the kids' teeth are all done, once all the kids' teeth are all done, then I'll sort mine out. And I probably should have went to the dentist a couple of times in between. Yeah, same, man. Excuse me. So over the years, with a lot of fighting and that, when I was younger, growing up, and in my early teens and adulthood, so they got a lot of them got rattled and chipped and stuff like that. So a couple of them I've lost because they got chipped and I never got them capped or anything like that. I don't know why I'm doing that. I know I can't.
Tom Connors here. How can I help you, sir?
Dentists look at me and they go, "Oh, we're going to make some money off this cunt." So now, because I didn't do those little jobs earlier on, which I probably should have, and I probably could have as well, but I always thought, no, get the kids done first, worry about them first. But if I had taken care of those little jobs, they probably wouldn't be as costly a big job as they are now, as what it would be now to do.
Nice to have you here, sir. And now your bets. Okay, bets are closed. Let's begin. That's 19. 5. Do you want another card? What's a 12? 20. Win for the
You fucking slag!
Your luck could change soon.
She had 5 and she got 20. Yeah, I mean, if it's bleeding or if it feels broken or if it's dislocated and I need help putting it back in, or it's something internal that I can't tell what's going on that's really doubling me up, I got to feel like I'm nearly dead or basically have Topeka say, "You're going to the doctors." If it wasn't for her, I probably would never go. I'd just, nah, fuck it. It's Topeka and her goddamn loving me and wanting me to live long enough and all that sort of shit. You're my husband. I paid good money for you. I'm going to get my money's worth out of you. You don't die until I let you. Some shit like that. No, but because I was never one to go to the doctors when I was a kid. Not because I didn't want to. It's because poor parenting. I didn't have good parents. Stepdad was a fucking joke. Should I say stepdads were all jokes. And now when I say stepdads were all jokes, I mean all the stepdads that I fucking had, not every stepdad out there. So if anybody out there goes, "My stepdad was good," I ain't talking about your fucking stepdad, am I? Right. So, yeah, either stepdads were crap, mum was crap. None of them were parents that were can't even really give them the title as parents, really. There's a difference between birthing a kid and being a parent. You know, there's a difference between having a child out there with your DNA and being a parent. Dental care was not anything my mum gave a shit about. I never owned a toothbrush until I was 16. And people can say, well, what stopped you from getting a toothbrush? I was a child. I was at the age of, I didn't get one until I was 16 and I moved out of home and I had my own money. That's what stopped me from getting, I didn't have money before I was 16. I didn't have a job before I was 16. I was living at home with an alcoholic who viewed, you know, her teeth as a priority, but her son's was not. And if I asked for a toothbrush, I was promised it, but never got one. And I would have been happy if I got a toothbrush for my fucking birthday or Christmas or something like that. Now, I know that might sound, you know, horrible and horrific and whatever, but, you know, there are people out there that got it way worse than me. So I can't really complain. I mean, I can and I will, but I'm also aware that there are people out there that had it worse. But yeah, it was not top priority for my mother. So no, I didn't have one. I knew how to brush my teeth, and that the first time I had a toothbrush when I was in foster care, and I love my toothbrush. I love brushing my teeth. It was like a ritual, you know. You have your breakfast, you rinse your mouth out, and do some mouthwash, go to school, have lunch. You had your toothbrush with you. You brushed your teeth after lunch, and you brushed your teeth after dinner before going to bed. It was fine. But then when I get back to my mum's house, it was, you know, when you got this fancy fucking thing? Oh, you think you're one of them? And it was just a whole thing. So, she didn't like anyone teaching me anything that was considered normal. So, yeah. My teeth took a hit over the years. And then, of course, the violent encounters I had, whether it be me defending myself or me just getting into fights for whatever various reasons, you know, they get rattled, they get damaged, poor fucking eating habits and that as well when I was younger. And then, of course, you know, some other habits I had as well when I got a little bit older, you know, like when I moved out of home, I never really got to have Coca-Cola or anything like that, soft drinks. Very rarely did I get soft drinks when I was younger growing up. They were a luxury, and I got them if I was like around aunties and uncles and they bought them. I didn't get them because my mum did. So then when I got to like 16 years old, you know, I could get a drink of Coke at work and stuff like that, and I had this bad habit that I'd picked up of not taking care of my teeth all those years and not even considering it, and drinking Coke and other fast foods and other shit that I had, which, you know, all compacted on it. And then eventually, by the time I got to a point where, holy fuck, I really should have taken care of my teeth, they were too damaged. Smoking doesn't help. So, you know, I got bad breath. I got smoker's breath. You know, I got smokers / coffee breath. You know, which is lucky that I got a woman who's got no sense of smell, because there's no way any female would want to kiss me if she could smell my breath. I mean, I don't smell my breath, but I'm just assuming it wouldn't be nice. I smoke cigarettes and I drink coffee. That can't be nice. I mean, I brush my teeth now and stuff and use mouthwashes and that now, but there's a lot of damage that's done. You just, it's like, you know, it's like eating heaps and heaps and heaps of spicy food and going for a shit and asking a lot of a scented candle, you know? That's what it's like. Chuck a breath mint in and a chewy in before I talk to people and that, but, you know. But you see, I learned that habit, that bad habit, and was able to install it into my kids and my grandkids. See these teeth? This is what happens when you don't look after them. So they've always had a constant reminder of looking at me and looking at my teeth when I'm talking to them, and they go, "Yeah, Dad's growling at us. You know what that? We shouldn't wag school. You know what else it reminds me? What? We should brush our teeth. Yeah, good call, sis. You know, so it's that sort of thing now, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with that. I don't mind. I don't like the pain of it, but I'll suffer it if it means that I've got some grandkids and kids that'll pay attention to their teeth and not suffer, if that makes sense. I'm sure it does make sense. I definitely go to the doctor's after my dick fell off. I am going to jump off in a minute though, because um, got a few things I need to do today. I got some more games I'm playing today as well. I got some Dead Island 2 to do with Topeka. I've also got some Generation Zero to do with Topeka this weekend. If anybody's got Dead Island 2 and want to join us, or if they've got Generation Zero and want to join us and you're in my friends list, or in Topeka's friends list, let us know. Quite welcome. We'd be quite happy to have a few people with us. I wonder if there's any sharks out here. Probably no shark out here. But I got 5 events to test out with Jimmy later on. I don't think there's going to be any sharks. You've got to keep watching the mini-map. You'll see a red dot pop up if there is one. Might even see a fin. Why the fucking get a phone call underwater? Out in the ocean, like this, no thank you. My only fear. This is my only fear. Deep blue ocean. I don't give a shit about anything else. Anyway, big shout out to everyone that came in. Jimmy, Twisted, anyone else that might have been lurking. I'm going to jump off. See if I can find something soft to snack on. And I'll catch you all later on. I'm out, my dot and dust. See ya.